Hello, hello, and welcome to the Citadel. Good to see you again, Bearman. Hopefully you're doing better today, a little less tired. Today we are back in the world of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Yesterday we defended the Defender's Heart, the tavern, and since the god of alcohol, the accidental god, blessed us with that victory, I figured I would name today's stream after him. So, with that in mind, today's stream is Cayden Cailean. Is for Cayden Cailean. And hopefully it's a good one. As usual, I will start by saying my Discord is now up and running, though I hesitate to say that I haven't actually checked it in a day or two. So I'm a bad Discord manager. I apologize for that. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the stream this time, and hopefully everything works the way it's supposed to, and we can have fun and enjoy ourselves. So, I apologize that the opening's a little longer than I intended. I thought I had everything set up, and then I went to open up Pathfinder, and my computer said, "Oh, by the way, there's a tiny little update for it." So Pathfinder is now running, but it took me a little while to get that update running, so I apologize. Um, Anything else big news exciting for me or going on? I can't think of anything newsworthy. Hopefully you're all doing okay, staying safe. Um, yeah, that's what I got. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully it's a good one. I mean, my last one cut out twice on me, so it can't be too much worse, right? We're at the Defender's Heart. Today we're going to be gathering more of our forces, probably helping Warjack get together his or deal with his um, tiefling buddies, thiefling buddies. Um, I can't think of anything else really. Uh, well, there's exploring the tower. Got to do that. And then I think it's just a gray garrison. Oh, there's the wine cellar we still haven't explored, and we got to find the wallflower. We still have to find him. Because now we've got the bandana tied around our arm, we got to wander around the main district. But there's a couple of places in the main district I didn't get a chance to explore. One, I got my butt handed to me relatively quick, and so I want to level up and get a little stronger before I get back there. So I think we're going to do a couple other things first and then head back to the market square and try and complete the goddess Desna's quest stuff for the dreamers, so that hopefully they will join our righteous crusade against the heretics. For the Emperor! Sorry, wrong world. Come on, I know you can load faster than that, but I also know that this is the first time we've loaded into the game today, so you're having issues. Um, the demons were killed recently, no doubt about that, but it's not clear if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from elsewhere. Can we not have them in my sleeping quarters? I mean, as much as I like being surrounded by the corpses of my enemy, it seems a bit excessive to, sleep with them. there's some rules there that should lines that should not be crossed. Let's check our inventory. Oh, we need to get rid of some crap. Oh, yep, I gotta unload some weapons. But I can also upgrade some people. Because you have a short bow. And you could use this short bow. And I've actually had you use a short bow. So, 2 to 7. Short bow grants its weird. This +1 short bow grants its wearer a +1 bonus on attack rolls against chaotic creatures. That sounds perfect for a paladin, actually. Yeah, it's just a standard short bow. What do we got here? Decimator. 8 to 17. Damn. What do you do? 9 to 20. Yeah, you're better. The collapse. Cold iron? That's nice. What are you? You're cold iron too. Heavy flail of weakness. Whenever the wielder of this +1 cold iron heavy flail confirms a critical hit with it, the target suffers a -1 penalty on attack rolls for 1 round. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial little. Now I know why I've been so short on money. I keep every single magic item I find. They're worth a small fortune apiece. Alright, back in the hole. And in like, I don't know, a couple of, okay, the corpses are gone. Okay, that goes here, this goes here. That goes here as well. What are you? Cold Iron Masterwork. Okay, yeah, I'm holding on to you. Dwarven War Axe. And get rid of the long swords. Stuff. Holy peace. Traces of the lost power. It seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all of the fragments, an artisan with enough skill could restore it for you. Interesting. Yellow letter. Cool. This is salt. Diamond dust. I'm so used to playing encased where it's salt. That's where you are. What? Fidor, Fiddy. What are you doing? Fido. Show me what you got, because I gotta sell. All of these. Yes. That is not worth a lot. It's not very heavy either. Oh well. I wish there was some way like it would just tell me like this is how much weight is actually in this pouch. Excuse me. This section of your inventory is 50 pounds. Oh, so it's all in potions and scrolls. So that's what I need to sort through. Oh, it's all in ingredients. So that's what I should sort through. Be nice if games did that. Also, I was thinking it'd be kind of interesting if they had a game where, or lore where there was a god of price name, divine Find favor. Wow. A god of like, not brews, but coffee and teas. Infusions, maybe, is the better word for it. You know, I was just thinking about it, like in a spacefaring culture, coffee is like, oh my gosh, I need the stimulant. Delay poison. Huh. What do you do? Alchemist's fire? Damn. Okay. We can give it to you. Haha. If we... Because you don't have much in the way of... Well, you can't use spells. So, if we give you a bottle of Alchemist's Fire... She needs a health potion. And we'll give her a magic missile. I gotta reload all these guys. This guy needs some health. What is this? Inflict light wounds. 1d8. 2d8. It actually makes sense because with your daggers, we want you up close and personal, for the most part. Heavy crossbow. Potion of cure moderate wounds. Where are you, Sheila? Sheila. Damn, my brain. Snake pendant. Alright. What do you have on you for your inventory? Just a crossbow, okay. It's a heavy. Light. What is this? Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus to the chosen skill checks for 1 hour. Dang. Must have it equipped. Oh, so it's like my owl cat. Scroll of ear-piercing scream. What does this even do? Info. You unleash a powerful scream inaudible to all but a single target. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 sonic damage per 2 caster levels. Blah blah blah. You need this because you don't have any healing anymore. You've got a fair number of combat spells. Why don't we put this token on you to help you with your checks? Because you look pious. That silver robe looks really weird on you, buddy. I'll be honest. 1. Okay, looks like we're good. Did you have to? No, you didn't. We're just gonna do that because you have so much health. Oh, Lon. Oh, I suppose he's a monk. That makes sense. 30. Oh, I almost thought it said 55 there for a second. Okay. On the road to adventure. Good old dragon. Or demon, I should say, not dragon. They're trying to drag him. I feel sorry for the cleanup crew. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you. I don't really care what you're capable of. Alright, no. So there's the Thiefling's hideout. There's the Tower of Estrad. Take 2 hours? Yeah, we'll go there. The Patexian wine cellar. Do you want to enter location? No, I just ran all the way over here for the sheer joy of it. Alright. Sister Charisma. Let's save real quick, because God only knows what's going to happen. Ooh, Flame Tongue. Okay. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife greets you with narrow eyes. Brother Wojif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister. Charisma. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next... Well, no. I was still in shackles, and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talk, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch, Irabeth, showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it is. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Do you think Wojif knows the name of the traitor? The burden of proof lies with the accuser. Wojif doesn't have to prove anything. Canabras is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Tell us your side of the story. What happened? I'll kill you all and put an end to this. No. Wojif, tell us your side of the story. He speaks. I thought Wojif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Camilla got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. Wojak jerks his head toward the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounded us up, and she says we've got a score. Ancients... Ancients... Those things and wonders. One place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right, and with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock, I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout. Brother Melroon had the scroll. Daffy, Tev, and Vernier brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and the next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last ring. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you. Poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Wojak? What is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It used it to sit on a little cushion in the window of the shop. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, excuse me. And in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Failman was so proud of that amulet. He used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection." Woljif sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabris. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around the shop, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free? And with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug. Wojef, I see right through you. Why would Irabeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fellow, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the saline can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner? The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, but to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You know knew Arabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody's returned the amulet to Phelan. No one's returned the amulet to Phelan. Are you giving Erebeth a cut? Is that it? Wow. Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offer her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Iomade all rolled into one. Agreed. Agreed. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who will take bribes, I'm sorry to say. But Erebeth Treeblade isn't one of them. Go on, Woljef. That's the whole sorry story. Woljef crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I gonna do with it? You can sell it to no Crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Kirisme, I'll find it. And I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the Selene. But do you know what you're gonna owe me for that? An apology. Right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everyone hears it. You'll say, sorry, Wojif, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Wojif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace. But one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Chrisley. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to the scary gal, Erebeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. The burner... we'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Erebeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed out by demons. Stolen Moon.
Rely on me.
I gained experience. Woo! So now I gotta go talk to Treebolt. Tiefling's hideout. Defend us, Hawk! Travel. Actually... Stop. Maybe we should take out the Tower of Estrad. Yeah, we'll take out the Tower of Estrad first. Evade. Continue. Evade. Continue. Dead Duelist. Travel. Slimy Skin. Shiny Chitin. Flower. Travel. Yes, I want to enter that location. There's something else besides war. There's a normal world out there. A place where blood doesn't stain the ground. Something's happening. Canabras burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. Save? I get the feeling I just walked into something a little... more... None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Holron fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from the soldier's body. Yaniel by a fountain. The picture was presumably painted from life over the summer of 4637, 1 year before Yamniel's heroic death during the battle for Dresden. More details in the museum. Vision of the Herald. Here we stand and will not take a step back. The hand of the inheritor, Herald of Iomade, is depicted placing the first wardstone among the fortifications of Canabras. Canabras burns, show no mercy. There's a lot of these. Farewell to Sakoris, the legendary priestess of Polura watches the city of Iz crumble into the freshly opened world moon. More details in the museum. Crusader Queen, a copy of the famous embossed bas relief originally created by Master Derek Sunhammer. Young Queen Galafri is portrayed personally leading her crusaders into battle on the 1st of Abadus 4624 during the First Crusade. She is an old lady. Among the cloudy Colossus. In the picture, the two angels, Torgana and L'Oreal, are chasing and fighting a deadly Vrolikian demon in the air, several miles above the world wound. More details in the museum. Welcome back, Bearman. Back on guard duty? Hopefully the guard duty's going okay. Locked. Red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy looking hue. Hey, stop. Who are you? Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusader heads to my collection and all. Why just assume we're Crusaders, though? Where do you get that idea, I mean, do we look like Crusaders? Alright. Tiefling notices the sacred symbol of Iomade gleaming on the paladin's chest and sighs. I suppose that explains it. You certainly don't look like a Crusader. Thank you! We're no Crusaders. We're just ordinary thieves, vagrants, beggars. His eyes stake over the party and stop on Camilla. Well, and some local princess. You can take her and we'll be on our way. Wow. You trying to lie to me, freak? I see the blood of the conquerors of this world flows in your veins, as it does in mine. You could have been on our side, but instead you're bowing and scraping for the mortals. You can die with them. I'd have to roll a 9. I can kill you now. Tiefling shoots you a vicious grin. You won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? Let's chat. Who are you? You don't look like museum workers. I am Faxon, servant of Bahamut, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city, and new master of this tower. And you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul to flaming shreds. Time for an experiment. A sheet of paper appears in Neon's hands. Mr. Cultus, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I'll crush your soul, skin you alive, and piss on you while you're lying there dying. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. This specimen of demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I'm not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. Wow. You filthy scum, I'll break your legs so they bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Oh, now that's better. That's much better. Her pencil dances across the page. 2 totally new threats for the encyclopedia. Thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultist. What did you forget in the museum? The last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Canabris, we plunged our blade into the Crusaders' backs, and a glorious fight it was. Now Lord Zenithar has ordered us to strip Canabris of everything that might be of interest to him, and remove it from the city. He is a great master of the occult and magic arts. Who's Zenithar? The Plagued One. Prominent figure in the ranks of the cultists. Okay. And this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics that could prove very interesting to study. You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo? Tiefling gives you a hateful glass. Lady Mingaho, yeah, Lilith, was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Mingaho wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally Discari, to wrestle control away from the idiot Kill Us, but I fail. But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank-and-file Crusaders. When I bring her your heads, all will be forgiven and she'll remove this brand. Disgusting filth, get out of here before I kill you all. Seems that Kill Us took all of the most intimidating and bloodthirstiest warriors with him. Only the cowardly rabble have remained behind with Faxon. Half of them quickly turned to flee the tower, with Flaxon's rebuking profanities following them as they do. You should have run when you first saw me. Flaxon's eyes narrow in fury and he releases a feral shriek that sets his gang slivering for your blood. Creative. The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack.
Their statement.
Oh, Templar. Turn-based on. Camilla. Where is Zappy Zap? Spells. It's her. Alright. Something weird happened. Some of my spells got removed. Oh. Okay.
I got this.
Thud, 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 thud. This place reminds me of a dream I had last night. Is that a good thing that it reminds you of the dream or not? Melee weapon required. Oh, she's still got the bow equipped. Damn it. On the gray area. Huh. What have we got? These guys are... Exceptions, cold iron. Exceptions, cold iron. So, we should pop up your cold iron arrows. Are you cold iron too? No, you're just a fleshy target.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Go there. Damn it, I hit her still. Oh well.
Mind over muscle.
Okay, that wasn't what I intended for you to do, but it works. It's like an arena similar to this, but in ruins. Yeah, I can see where you get that vibe.
I'll cut you wide open.
Damn you!
Okay, so you're magic resistant. That's less than helpful. Ow! What did you just do? Blah, blah, blah. Flaxen casting defensive spell check. Casts fireball at point blank range. That's stupid. I mean, to each their own.
The light take you.
But that was dumb. Is the rat going to try and sneak up behind us? I don't know what I just did, but I did something.
You won't survive me.
There we go, no more fireballs from you.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, that was... Ooh, that was...
I'll remove this obstacle.
Okay. Give me a sec to check what's going on. I apologize for that. Big sword. Had to fight a big guy, plated with armor and a big sword. Alright, so me and my chat need to have words because my chat seems to have thought that there was some hanky-panky going on there too. I don't get it. Sorry about that, Bearman. Thanks for the heads up. I will definitely look into those chat settings when before my next stream. Because it seems, I mean, I can pick out some sexual innuendos that it's thinking of, but that's a major stretch. So you were fighting a guy with armor and a giant sword, and you were a peasant with nothing. Great, that sounds like fun. Alright.
The spirits demand your blood.
Are you still here?
Alright, where is our next victim? Come on, Rattling.
Endure this. Did you see that?
Report to Erebeth. That's what I kind of thought was going on. Ooh, ice ball, snowball, whatever. Athletics.
Thanks, Lamb. You're so awesome, Lamb.
Athletics.
The mongrel did it.
Oh, okay. So you can sneak around and...
I found something.
I am helpful, am I not?
But it was third person perspective because I was still dreaming about Arma 3. I kept yelling in direct communication, stop, stop, stop. I can't fight you, please spare me. No, 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 no. Yeah, been there,
Let's
done
see what
that.
we can do. Can't hide from me.
Ooh, loot. Buckler. Push column.
You're so awesome,
Yep,
Lamb.
I saw that coming. Death by column.
A bright future awaits us.
Damn it.
What's on your
I
mind?
Did it to
I wonder.
myself. I mean, I'm happy for the reward, if you will, but I really wish that it wasn't me who got squished.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, so they're just different locations? Oh, okay. So then, what's down here? The basement. I mean, I probably could have guessed that the basement was down here, but, you know. You ended up getting cornered and begging for your life to be spared. He, like, hit you once and was basically panic climb up and up a wall. Nice. I'm trying to think. Most of my dreams have to do with, like, well, I guess last night's dream was someone decided to murder in my house using one of those two-man saws for cutting down a tree. And then they were leaving these two-man saw imprints and blood on the walls. It was not a good dream. If you want morbid. Ooh. What is this? Angels. Planes. A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Praise Bahamut? What are you doing here? Did Floxum send you? I heard a noise outside. But I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? Who are you? Try closing your eyes and opening them rapidly. Eventually you will open your real eyes and the dream will stop. For a moment if you close your eyes again. Interesting. I've never been aware enough to do that in a dream. I'm always, I don't have like the lucid dreams or whatever. I am Telmir, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Zarath, the Plagued One. And, do forgive me, but Floxum has been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? I'm compiling a list of the valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Zanirith Xanthari has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canaveras and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proven even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those. But where is Floxen? You're almost always aware of your dreams? Lucky. Wojak shrugs. Ha, finest thieves in Mendev. Turn your back and everything that isn't nailed to the floor will be gone when you turn around again. The demons have no chance against them. Masters of our trade we are. There you go, bragging again, dummy. Thieving has never led to anything but harm. Trust me. If you fought the way you thieve, now that might be useful. No thanks. Every person has their calling, and this is mine. But imagine if you fought as well as we thieved. Where is the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. I deceived him and told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So tell me, where is Floxen? Just one moment, the dog is barking. Now the dog is barking on the other side of a door. You know, I'm not one for violence, but cultists rub me the wrong way. I'm not for letting any of them survive. Good luck with your guard duties, Bearman. Stay safe out there. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm not a huge fan of Crusaders. So Crusaders or not Crusaders. Wow, cultists. So cultists are gonna die. Get your hands off the half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers from his bag as he goes. No, I have valuable letters for lords right here. I must destroy them. The cultist balls the pages up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. Sounds good, Bearman. Stay safe. Have a safe trip home, too. A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge, and he opens his mouth, which is stuffed with meticulous masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming. His face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A struggled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expression veers from the hilarious to the grotesque as he signals to you for help. No, I want to read what it says. Spit that out. Want some salt or pepper with that? Now, I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way, whatever the meal. Oh, the poor wretch. I don't care if those pages contain the innermost secrets of Bahamut himself. I'm not touching that. The cultist coughs violently, and then after taking a troubled breath, leaps up and takes off running. He disappears, leaving you with a wad of correspondence that is much the worse for wear. Items received. Mysticulate letter. The copper vase and the oil inside it were sanctified by Relalis, priestess of Iomade and faithful crusader. This item was donated to the museum by Fellows in Arms. So these are just podiums. Claw taken from Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, and protector of Canabris. It was cut off by demons when Terendelev historically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. This item was donated to the museum. So Teledon must be the curator.
I hope you appreciate.
Here we go.
What's that there? I found something.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Damn!
Open your heart to me. I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not? I hope you appreciate this.
Okay, I think we're good. Woo, stuff. Woo, more stuff. Guess what? Stuff. Ooh, lockpicks too, that's helpful. Apprentice lockpicks. Ooh, a kukuri. A magical kukuri. Paladin of Iomade. You go, Wojak.
I am helpful.
Oh,
Am I
not
not?
Wojak. I apologize. Ooh, composite longbow. Magic essence. Painstaking distillation of rare magical ingredients as the expensive and valuable substance sought after by craftsmen and wizards who create magical items. Not very valuable, it's only worth 2 gold. But we can do. What is this? It doesn't expand. Okay. That's kind of weird. I can't use kukuris. Ooh, that buckler. Enhanced. Armor check penalty. Arcane spell failure. Yeah, this buckler is better than that one. So, there's a thing. We want to go here. Masterwork Composite Entrapped Longbow. 5 to 12. Whenever this +1 composite longbow confirms a critical hit, all enemies in a 10-foot area must pass a reflex saving throw, DC 13, or become entangled for 1 round. Yes, please. Masterwork Composite Longbow. Heavy Mace of Fire. I'm using a heavy mace too, am I? No, I'm not. I was. 3 to 8 damage when equipped. Whenever this +1 sickle lands ahead on an enemy, reflex saving throw, or becomes staggered. When equipped, deals an additional 1d3 fire damage on hit. Oh, that's funny. Can you? No, you can't. Purple stone knife. There's a 1d6 saving throw against spells. Oop, I want to equip this. Anything else worthy of note? Grace of Peace. Deals an additional 2 damage against undead creatures. Wow. You gave 2 one-handed weapons to the character Fido Ignitus, who doesn't have the 2-weapon fighting feat. Without it, they will suffer from massive penalties to attack rolls, which is why I took it off. Making an attack with a one-handed weapon or a light weapon, you can make blah blah blah. Collect. Silver earring. More bits and bobbles. Padded armor. The old man, looking around absentmindedly, shrinks away as you get close. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back! Which are you, robber or demon? Hey, hey! Take it easy, Gramps. So that's the way it is, huh? You see horns and you think thief or demon? Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? They, how should I put this, don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Hey, there are horns, and then there are horns. I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. The result, rustling comes from somewhere behind him, rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. You, I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Who are you? The old man lowers his wand in confusion. I think his expression grows distraught and mournful as though he is on the verge of crying. I forgot. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Teldon, Tower of Estrade Museum Custodian. Ah, I'm Teldon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the battle of the lost chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys for one moment, and the next I can't remember where I put them. Controlled amnesia, the ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. Nino peers at the old man with suspicion. But what we have here is a case of plain old senile. He's a senile old man. That's what I was trying to say. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pocket and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Remembering himself, the old man hastily stows the keys back in his pocket. What are the keys for? Oh, these keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrad with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them. Not even for a second. And why is that? Because if these keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. What are you all looking at me for? Wojak exclaims indignantly, even though no one is looking at him. Give me the keys. Out of the question. According to the museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits in the storeroom. Diplomacy. Don't you understand the museum holds things that could help fight against the demons? Biting his lip, the old man holds out the keys to you. You're right. I'm just an old doffer. Take whatever will help you and go and defend our city. Why did the demons spare you? Stark surprise. Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabras was under attack and that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've provided a very useful resource. I showed him all of the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. And I've been here all this time. I locked the doors and stood guard to make sure that no demon got in. But I've seen not a one of them. Haven't heard any either. I've grown hard of hearing over the years. The half-elf was the demon worshipper. What do you mean, demon worshipper? That fine young lad, so well dressed, so polite. But he was a crusade. Who said the crusade? Oh my word! The relics. We must go after them. The old man works himself up into a state. Sorry, did you say something? A state, bitterly lamenting as he roots through his many pockets, but the outburst doesn't last long. The motion of his hands slows and the awareness fades from his eyes. He stares off in the distance and then looks at you, wets his lips, and sheepishly inquires, Sorry, are you alright? Poor man smiles and makes a helpless gesture. Old age, my young friend. Old age and the poison of fear seeping into my mind. Both have turned me from a crusader and battle mage into the sorry specimen you see before you. The museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who or where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. They are the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I am frightened, my young friend. I am very frightened. What happened here? The old man bursts into agitated muttering, fiercely shakes his head. First the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the streets. Then the dragon lady Terendelev began to roar. I went to lock the door, but they were already inside. The thieves. There were 7 of them, or perhaps 10. I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and that they were dangerous. They grabbed me and wouldn't let me go, and then they looted the place. They took anything with even a lick of gold on it. Relics, too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know. And worst of all, they took the wand. And when they were done, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. what wand did the thieves steal? The wand of Zacharias, my master. He was a great man, the hero of the defense of the Lost Chapel. And those scoundrels took his wand, a relic. Ballads are sung about Zacharias, and they're just damned thieves. Master Zacharias will return, and he will assemble all of us, his students, and I'll show them what Battle Mage Teledon is made of. You were just asking me about something. I forgot what was it. Where can I find these robbers? I haven't the foggiest. They're thieves. They know out of the way places where they won't be found. That's where they are, if they're still alive, but they won't be in the city. I heard them talking about amongst themselves about how they needed to get out of Canabras before the demons wiped them out. Tell me about the museum. It would take a lifetime to tell you all that is here. There is to know. But I'll take you on a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You should have a look yourself. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now, you may find it hard to believe, but in the First Crusade, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders. And these two are in the painting are Torgana and L'Oreal, the Silver Twins, as they were called. I actually met them, you know. When I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias, they had no airs or grace about them. They walked among the mortals, they spoke to us, they healed our wounds. Lady Torgana, I remember especially well. She had a special unearthly wisdom within her. The angel L'Oreal, on the other hand, was known for his daring, and the youngest Crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. They all left sometime during the Second Crusade, on a very important mission, they say. But I do love looking at this painting and remembering those days when envoys of the heavens walked among us, and the light that seemed to shine from within them. The old man wipes his eyes. What was I saying? You must be a messenger, yes? Are you a visitor? Why did those times end? Why do the Celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Said the angels are twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course, angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and father, or sisters and brothers, as we understand them. Angels come into being from reincarnated souls or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even of kinship, but the case of the Silver Twins is rarer still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? Go to Defender's Heart. There are good people there. They'll look after you. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves. They were prowling about, wanted to rob the museum. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. I have to go. The gaze follows you as you go. He is lost. Like, there is no magic or medicine that will save him, unfortunately. Old age is a scary thing.
I'm here all week.
Sewers. It's a crappy job, but somebody's got to do it. Alright, we return to the surface. We return to the surface. There we go. I forget how fast some of this stuff loads. I don't have time to take a swig of my coffee. No, no, no.
I can handle it.
Holy crap! Brought us back to walking. Greetings. Winged female warrior glows softly. Who are you? No, not who. What? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belong to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes, and myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. So your memories of who? Of the heroes of the city wished to immortalize. Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go, touch a memory, see how they remember us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. There used to be a place like this near Nathalum. Quiet, calm. I used to walk among the plinths and pedestals, wondering the people who founded the place. What was driving them? Were they thinking about future generations? How to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and the place didn't exist anymore, so my question was moot. I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory, but Canabras lies in ruins, and but you fearlessly battle the invaders with no thought for yourself. You have earned, excuse me, you have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Right, in the olden days, mortal kicking kind lost to the demons time after time after time, and now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How could they not be proud of that? Why did you help me? A smile appears on the woman's face. I sensed something in you, as if you are close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the fight of evil, in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense that light dwells within you. Very recently you were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Farewell, Vision. Farewell, the power that gives us this semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs.
Can't make the demons wait.
That's kind of depressing, actually.
Beautiful.
Really cool. But kind of depressing. Looks kind of like claw marks. The Gray Road. Winged Wood. Might as well go back here. Enter. There's the basement, and we now have see invisible. So hopefully we can find whatever's down there that keeps freezing you before you can deal with it. And then there is those critters up top that I had a heck of a time dealing with and got slaughtered on the spot. Come on, you can do it. That's right, this is an enormous map. I think they use a little bit more graphical power and have a little more to the maps than, say, Encased did. These maps are pretty. Not that Encased maps were bad, but these maps are pretty. Why did you freeze, buddy? What's going on? What the hell? Oh, crap. Discord decided to start. Why did Discord start? I apologize. Discord turned on and now my computer is going, what's going on? Alright, give me a sec. Swap you guys. Oh, everything doth be frozen. Okay. Close window. Wait for program to respond. Oh, everything has died. I'll be back, guys, in a little bit. You can relaunch the application, however, this will end your stream recording. Interesting. So I'll be right back in a little bit.